And welcome back, guys. We just took a little intermission there, get the blood flowing, get the head right. And we are back here on KQBHLP in Los Angeles, California on 101.5 FM, community service of the Boyle Heights Arts Conservatory, broadcasting live on your FM dial and streaming on kqbhla.com, our new web ID. Make sure you check it out. But guys, we're back here on my desk tonight for the Season 2 premiere of LA Lifestyle, hosted by PBP. We've got Napoleon Moore out here. We had a good...
Cycle Life LA.
Yeah, that's Cycle Life LA, man. And he's got his gear on. He's got the Road Captain vest, the Brothers and Sisters of Color. So maybe let's just talk about that to dive in here. Is this your group, like your cycling group, or one that you're a part of?
I'm a part of it.
Yeah, because I know you got a lot going on.
Yes, I'm a part of a lot of different cycling crews because I'm family. I'm considered a brother. I'm considered a OG. I don't want to say pops. People call it pops, but I'm not a pops because you would never think I'm in my 50s, but I am. Brothers and Sisters is a community based out of Los Angeles, West Los Angeles, more dealing with Watts, California.
Okay.
And what they did was bringing unity through the community of everybody's accepted. As long as you're on a bicycle, you're accepted. Even though most people think, oh, it's a African American crew, it's not about that with them. It's about if you ride a bike and you want to socialize and be more in the community with folks, you could have joined with them. Just like on the thing you see these patches. Mm-hmm. Each one of them are brothers and sisters, or Tobin riders, LA Real riders, World riders. It's just so many, life on wheels, so many different things of the community that, like I mentioned before, the outside folks, which I will let you know about that in a moment, that's the fake bike life. No matter how uppity up they may be, and they pro and cat 1 and 2 and all this and that, they can come into the regular community of where the real deal urban underground ones are.
Like some dude that's living in Hollywood and he's a tech guy or an engineer, and then he like shows up, hey guys, I'm here with my $10,000 Cervelo,
Okay, and what are you going to do today? We're going to go and do this and do that and stuff, and they say, oh man, well, that's too much, or that's too many miles, I'll do some of it with you and break off. You couldn't deal with the real dealers out here like that. Even the pro speed guys, this inner community and the underground community, we don't care about that. The thing is, they care about is how do you socialize in the community. If you don't mess with them, they're not going to mess with you. You can't come function with them. They're going to kick you right up off the ride. Get up out of here, bro. If you don't like it, then they'll shoo you out of there. Or you might get your bike dismantled right there, and boom, they ain't going to take nothing. It's going to get mad if you ain't riding with them.
Yeah, exactly. And so you said we'll get into more of the frauds, so I could see, like, you could probably see a fake from a mile away.
Oh, yeah.
So what is your guys', I'd say, maybe protocol or rule of thumb with something like that? Like, do you even say, like, say they try to say, oh, I can ride the whole, like, if you do a 100-mile ride, and you're like, all right, for sure, and then they break off. Like, is it, well, I'm just saying, like, is there any kind of, like, in your group, just the underground community, do you guys have, like, a protocol or anything that you go about to deal with them?
Yeah. The guys I deal with and the crew and the underground folks, the ones that folks think they not. Our thing is this. Any ride in Los Angeles, California, and you're coming to it, for one, strike one. If you pull up in a car with your bike,
that's strike one.
That's strike one.
What's strike two?
Strike two is you're not going to do the whole full run with us. Okay. If you're not going to work, what did you come here for? That's the main thing. Or are you trying to get some footage or information or figure out what we do to go tell somebody that and this and that to make it look bad or something? Or what are you there for? Mm-hmm. That's why they're going to be a little standoffish on you.
Yeah.
The rule is you come to any ride in LA, you get your props, you ride to it. And when you're done,
you ride home.
Yes, and I'm going to say it straight to your camera. No train, no bus. You bring out that bike, you bring it to the ride, you ride the ride.
Doesn't matter if you live in San Luis Obispo.
It don't matter. You go coming to, you better bring your butt on down here and ride on.
That's right there. And that was the thing. I remember last week, it was a little bit of a timing thing, and stuff like that. But I knew you're like, I don't ride buses or trains. I don't do that. And I was like, this dude is not going to get a ride. He is going to ride his bike to this interview. And I've told a bunch of my friends, and they were just like, he's 53 and I was like, that is, they were like, I have no excuse to complain.
No.
I mean, and that's where it's just, this is so motivational. And anybody out there that's going through, say, a tough time, or you want to give up, I mean, use Napoleon as fuel, bro. He mentioned to me, he just had gone to the doctor for a checkup, and he's got a inside core of what, a 38-year-old?
A healthy 38 to 42-year-old who doesn't smoke or drink.
Yeah.
My inner core is like that, and my doctor doesn't understand it because the fact is, I smoke marijuana. It's legal. It's medicinal. It helps with a lot of different things. But I do it to stay physical and fit for those folks of my age status.
Yeah.
For them to, anyone else that I know, a lot of those are in my age bracket, they're having health problems now.
Yeah.
And I know the reason why it is, and I tell them that's why it is. You don't do anything or much physical. Well, I got to start doing things now. When they do convert over themselves and start doing something physical once a day, it becomes better for them. But it's kind of at the point then, you're already halfway down.
Even though you can eat healthy, you can do all these things, but your physical health is really what makes your body last, because your body is a physical, it's a muscle, it's your brain, your central nervous system. Yes. You don't take care of that. I mean, when it's too late, it's too late.
Yeah.
There is no turning back.
Thing. And it helps you, it keeps you sane too. You feel good about yourself.
Yeah, that's like I'll say this: measure once, cut twice.
That part.
No. Measure twice, cut once. Sorry. Let me fix that.
Yeah, you had to reverse that.
Yeah, wait, backtrack. My bad. But so that's how you get out the fake. So I said that I don't even think there's a third strike. I think strike 1 and 2 will pretty much just kind of boot you out. I mean, what is a third strike if there is a third strike?
Don't come there thinking you're better than somebody.
I've done this.
No.
I've raced from the Tour de
Oh,
France.
yeah. They're going to say, okay, so.
Have you ever ridden with anybody? I know we had mentioned before the Tour de France is going on right now. Do you have any close relationships with any professional cyclists who are on tour right now and who are currently over there or have been?
Yeah, a bunch of the guys from Jumbo Visma.
Oh, okay.
Visma,
and they're representing America, or what country are they representing?
So you're a Jonas Vingegaard fan then,
Jonas Vingegaard, yeah.
So is that as Sai I just mentioned, is he one of your favorite cyclists on the Tour de France right now, or who's your favorite rider right now on the Tour de France?
Mine is, it's them, but mine is more of the one who's just not quite there. He's always 5th, 6th, or 7th, things of that. It's like, those are the ones I look at, because the guys that are just killing, that's great now. We know you're there. But that guy who's always 7th to 11th, come on, man. I'm not counting on you every time.
I got my money on you.
Yeah, I want you. You're that horse. I want to come in. Like, come on, man.
Has any of those guys though did like inside from the Tour de France how they, they get that 7th to 11th place, and all of a sudden you see them just charge up to 2nd, 1st?
Yeah.
And is it like to them like it's obviously more publicity and stuff like that? If you had the chance to ride in the Tour de France,
I'd do it in a heartbeat. I'll tell you in a minute.
And what is it? I mean, I know, with all the sponsors and everything, but what is really, I guess, like qualifying? Like, what does it take to even ride in the Tour de France?
It's honestly, it takes, I would say, years of stuff, and then getting up there into Cat 1 and to Pro, and then you're going to have to find a crew or someone to work with. Maybe even like Legion is doing now with Canyon bicycles, things like that. If you want to go to the Tour, it depends on not what you know, it's kind of sort of who you know.
Like anything.
And just like the Strava cycling tracking app that everyone is using, you got to have records of your hard work.
Is that the one you have, the Strava?
Strava. Strava.
Yeah.
Yes. If you're a real cyclist, you're going to be connected with that. It tracks your rides, your elevation, everything. And
I see that. I see Cody share his rides a lot, and then I was checking your page. You shared some rides, and then I clicked the link on your bio, which then led me right to that. I was scrolling through earlier. I was like 100 plus. I was like, hey, yo, like, I'll ride 10 miles and I'm complaining over here, right? Like, So, I mean, I see you have very, very impressive rides from what I saw on your count. The hard work is there.
There's a thing called Strava. Prove it. If you say you did something and stuff down nowadays, back in the days when the cycling first got going, there was no tracking things like that. What you would have to do was, I was already familiar with videos. Had the little camcorder, so you take it along your ride, you take your photos, you take a few videos. That was your record then. you wasn't tracking your miles. That's why I don't deal with miles. It's a big, I could check them later on.
Yeah.
Our thing was the destinations we're going for the day. All that stuff, which is even in my garage, I could fill your whole studio with VHS tapes. I can do that.
The fact you said VHS, not even DVDs?
Yeah.
VHS.
VHS. Because, excuse me, but that was our way of, for the record, we did this, we did that. We rode from here to Bakersfield, this and that. So there you have the record. Because the average person ain't going to believe you. Yeah, y'all ain't rode no bikes from here to there. Okay, cool, here. Click, click, play. Oh, wow, look at that. Y'all crazy. No, we're not.
You're living your life.
We're just cycling.
Yeah.
We're enjoying the
Cycling.
outdoors.
Hey, we're just cycling.
Yeah, we're embracing what Earth is giving us. That's what we're
So
doing.
this was my grand question. We're coming up the final 10 minutes here. The longest ride you've done in a day. And if you want to talk about it too and where you were
Oh,
at.
in a day?
Yeah, most
One
miles
day?
in a day.
I did 302 one day. Hey, I'm going to be honest with you, just because.
That's here to Sacramento.
I did, it's on my Strava.
Wait,
because.
guys. He did 302
Just because.
miles on a fixed gear bike.
Just because.
That's
yeah,
from here to
just
Sacramento.
because.
That's the distance
Yeah.
I drive
Yeah.
from here to my parents' house.
Tell.
And right after that, I turned around and did 308. It's on my Strava. I rode from here to Fresno. It's on my Strava. So if
You did that in one day.
Hey, and it's just for fun. We're doing it because we're going there. We're enjoying it, but we wanted to go to these targets.
Don't
We
invite
wanted
me
to
to
go
that, right?
ride through this guy's ranch that you have to ride through if you're on bike. This is the only way Google's going to take you. So folks said they're going to ride from here to Fresno. Okay, cool. But how are you going to get there? I'm going to go this way and that way. Okay, cool. If you're going to go the regular route way it's going to give you, there's two. You're going to go out and you're going to take these long roads, which is going to take you another 44 miles outside of around the backside and come up through Fresno. If you want to do it the way to do it only with 308 miles, you're going to go through, there's a farm, a guy who has 19 miles of farmland.
And if you know
It's going to lead you to his gate.
Yeah.
And he's going to already be, I even have videos of it on my show because I record everything.
Yeah.
He's going to already acknowledge you because there's a camera there. He's going to see, okay, bikes. The gates are going to immediately open, but you're going to realize it's a ranch and rural country. That's all his land. You're going to pass bulls, cows. He's going to come out and tell you when you go through the gate and you get ready to make the right on the trail. He's going to tell you one thing. You're on your own, but I'm allowing you to pass it because I know you guys are on that biking stuff. But there's bulls here, there's cows here, there's
A
different
bull
wild
could charge
animals.
you, you know.
Yeah, don't look at them. Just stay on the trail through here that takes you across my land. Don't look at them.
I used to run cross country in high school, and I had a bull chase me because
Oh,
we ran through farmers' lands, and we had a bull took off and
Man, go over to Spain and do the running with the wolves. You already got practice. So you did 302 miles and then 308 back for a total of 610 miles in 2 days.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just
So?
so.
I'm just my jaws on the floor, Napoleon.
Thing is-
It's the physical determination, bro. I mean, for me, I've been at a point in my life where I'm really trying to keep myself motivated. I have a daughter now. I have a wife and a family to provide for, So just even this interview and being able to sit down with you, it reassures me and it tells me, dude, you have nothing to complain about, bro. You have nothing. Seriously, what this has done for me, I've been looking for just some kind of not even reassurance. It's just kind of just to know, it's dude, you still have your whole life ahead of you.
Mm-hmm.
There are people out there who are doing way more than you with more physical, things that they have to go against, and they do it with ease, and they make it look like it's nothing. So thank you, Napoleon,
Yes.
for kind of just giving me this is inspiration to everybody, bro.
The reason I ride, I don't care about the big props. I
Yeah.
don't care about.
You do it for the
A lot
love.
of people now want me, which I am doing. I'm preparing right now for 2 race across Americas. We're getting in. We're working on the one this year for November.
Did you just say a race across America?
Yeah, it's 3,026 miles.
it's a thing.
Then you have, it's going to be, I'm going in for this year, and we're going to go in for the following year. But I give you my word, right here for the record and on your camera.
On LA Lifestyle,
I'm going to give you my word.
this man is going to bike from the west to the east and the east back.
The day you see me out that line on television and they're shooing me off and hitting the buzzer for me to take off, I guarantee you, the first, second, or third race across America I do, you have my word. I can care less of any pro or big shot Tour de France
You're coming
guy.
out on top?
I love you guys to death. But what I'm going to do, I swear, and I'm saying it now, I want people And the checkpoints, like every some miles away, where they give you the free massages and the beverages
water or whatever,
and you can take a nap if you want. I want them to have a drug tester there, because what I'm going to do, you're going to think I'm on drugs. Because see, my thing is this. Like I said before, I don't care about the miles. It's 3,026 miles, right?
Accomplishment. So,
Yeah.
what state do you end in over North
Miami.
Miami.
I want my targets is all I'm cared about. I didn't care about the miles. We could check those later on in the day. Some of you guys doing the Race Across America and they wonder why you're not winning it. What I'm going to do is I'm out to shock the world. And I'm going to do it, but I want them to please have drug testers there, because I don't want to hear later on he must have been on something, because no one can do that. Yes, you can. Your
It's
brain
here.
is a computer. A lot of people don't know that. Your brain, just like you have laptops here and there, you program something, boom, and you press enter, save and enter. Okay, and when you want to execute that program, what do? You hit the button and boom, you go
And it executes your
boom,
commands.
and it goes through your commands. The brain is a computer. My goal is to get to Miami. Your adrenaline automatically, closer and closer you're going to get there, and at targets that you're choosing to stop at and checkpoints you choose to stop. Your brain is the computer that's going to relay down, okay, now automatically more energy, up, because we're here at this target now. Boom, now let's be excited to go to the next target now. I don't care if the thing is 3,026 miles away. My thing is, how fast can I do it, and how chill can I do it? Now listen to this. Mark my words, what I just said.
I heard
How
that.
fast can I do it, and how
chill can I do it?
You know why? A lot of these dodos think, oh, I gotta go as fast as I gotta go, and I gotta keep it 20 miles an hour, and this and that every day. Okay, let me ask you a question. It's called Race Across America, right?
Yes.
Okay. What's the 6, 7, and 8 hour resting in between there? What's that for?
Meaning like taking that 6 to 8 hour
Yeah,
rest.
a lot of people ride 27, 28 hours.
To me, I understand that as just physically recharging yourself.
yeah.
Maybe get some protein, some water, hydrate. That's what I think of it as. But what is it?
Yeah, that's told to me, the way I am and the way I brung myself up in this. Anyone here in LA, the real ones, especially the underground, can tell you what I did for 3 years straight. Every single summer I rode with 3 layers of clothes and jacket and a boom box on my back. With 16 batteries in it and 32 extras.
We need a part 2 of this interview, man. Oh
Serious.
my God.
This is no joke. That's what I used to do every summer.
What a boombox. Of what year was this?
I did that from 98 to 99, 2000, and 2001.
Okay.
The Taco Tuesdays Bike Club, they know of it. The Thursday Night Poppycock Club knows of it, because I would ride this 100 miles each day with all this stuff on in the high heat to be able to do what I do now. You see on my Strava, I'm in Vegas riding at 119, 121 degree weather, doing 60 to 100 miles. And do you see in my videos, do you see me sweating? No, because I trained my body to do what I do.
I don't.
A lot of people don't know it takes hard work to do this stuff, but the point is to get ready for what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm going to do is shock the world, but the point is once I do it and win it, I don't care about the props. My thing I want is for you to say, oh man, doggone it, hell yeah, man, I love that guy. I'm getting a bike. If you don't have one, I'm getting on it right now, and I'm going to go and ride 5 miles till I get tired. Yeah. But my goal is I want you to be more physical.
3,600 what?
3,026 miles is Race Across America.
26 miles.
But the resting thing is, these people have stuff really, really, really messed up on. It's only every year 1,001 of a person is born with a different energy level or entity. It only happens every year. It's only that one person out of 1,001 people that is born that has the gene and stuff. But you have to program yourself and put yourself in to be ready to do whatever. Don't sit there and say, I hear people say it every day, oh, such and such group is having a century ride this weekend. Oh, man. Oh, no, I don't think I can go, man. They're going to do some climbing. You're already setting yourself up for failure. You're telling your computer to shut down. You run your computer. A lot of people don't know that. You run your brain. It's not about what you see and hear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. They're going to go ride 100. Okay, I'm going with them. This is what I'm doing today. We're going to go have people. Boom. It's already programmed here.
Uh-huh.
Be ready. In the morning, boom. When you get ready to go, boom.
Yeah.
Computer's ready to push the start button. You know.
So, last question of the evening. I wish we had more time, Napoleon. This is great. You know, that's well, definitely. My promise to you, like you said on camera, and we're gonna hear. There's gonna be a part 2. We're
Definitely.
We're definitely going to get a
Definitely.
part 2. We're going to continue because I
Definitely.
could sit here for 3 hours with you, man.
Yes.
See, I really could.
Yes.
My last question, and I do this with all my guests, because especially what happened yesterday, we're, as Americans and just this country, we all have to try to come together the best we can.
Yes, we
Let's
can.
just say that. Don't matter who you are, color, race, political affiliation. What do you think the best advice you could give America or people in general right now? With the situation looming and everything going on in the world, what's the best advice you could give humanity?
Everyone realize we are all human. If you cut yourself, we all bleed the same. You're here on this earth, everyone has a purpose. A lot of people don't know their purpose. Your thing to do is live every day as if it's your last, but always be there for the next person. It doesn't matter who they are, if they're a bum, this and that. Try and do your best to be a good outlook or to be remembered as that. You don't want to be remembered as a jerk, be remembered as a good person, things like that. Keep the good vibes going. Keep positive vibes going. Negativity, it's going to be there. Haters, they're going to be there. So haters make the world go round, because as you do what you do, you can just turn around and laugh at them. Because that same hater is going to jump on the bandwagon of what you're doing, and he's going to start showing. Now there's haters following him and talking mess to him and all that. So just always love each other. Try and socialize and stuff. It doesn't matter if you're white, black, Indian, whatever you are. Socialize. We're all connected.
It's easy to say, how you doing?
Exactly. Hi. But if you don't want to be in that, like you want to be sometime, you're going to end up either in jail or something bad happened to you, things like that. So try and stay with good vibes, man. Good vibes.
Yeah.
All
That was
the time.
beautiful, Napoleon. That was
Seriously.
just a cherry on top of this right here. And guys, we are coming to the end of our hour with Napoleon, and my promise to my listeners, because I got some pretty dedicated people out here that have been listening to the show, and they DM me and stuff. It's so cool. Thank you. I know you're listening right now, but my promise to you, we're going to get a part 2 with
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Napoleon Moore. He rides, and we'll figure it out. But that is my promise to my audience, because you guys have been so great to me, keeping me going, keeping my head above water, giving me a reason to be here. I got people that listen to this show.
LA Critical Mass, I lead that. Every last Friday of the month, Wilshire and Western meet 6:30, we roll 7:30. At the
And
Unity.
you heard that. Any riders
Through
on air right now?
community, yes.
You want to
Unity
say the
through
cross
community.
streets one more time?
Yes, Wilshire and Western meet 6:30, roll 7:30 sharp every last Friday of the month. That is a community socialism.
Show up on your
ride,
bike, not a
and
car.
we are here.
Show up
Yeah.
on your bike,
Yeah,
not a car.
yeah, don't
Show
come
up
in no
on
car.
a car, that's strike
Yeah,
one.
don't come on no car. Don't come on no car.
Let's strike one.
Don't
But
come
guys,
on
it's
the
been a pleasure. Thank you, Napoleon. And just a reminder to you guys, we are on KQBHLP in Los Angeles, California, on 101.5 FM, a community service of the Boyle Heights Arts Conservatory, and broadcasting live on your FM dial and streaming on KQBHLA.com. And guys, it feels really good to be sitting back here again. I took my little time off, I recharged, and I'm glad I did, because
Yes, indeed.
that was beautiful, man. Thank you
Yes.
for giving me your time. Thank you for
Riding
riding
your bike.
oh yeah, a little shot of the bike really quick, really here for the
Tyrant
YouTube.
Bikes, the Beastie Edition. That'll be in part 2. We're going to discuss this bike here. If you know the bike company Leader Bikes, it's the same company. It's just California has to have the Tyrant Edition now because they sold the Leader name to Japan. But it's still a Leader. You're going to see when Race Across America comes.
All
Thanks
right,
for
you
coming
heard
out.
it, 3,600 plus miles.
Thanks for coming out. God bless. Have a good ride tonight.
All right, thank you guys.